So sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Tonight, I was the bug. Let's get after it. So I love sharing with you all the times that things go right, but I figure to be fair, I gotta share with you the things that go wrong. I am coming to you from the I-15 Rainbow Scales over here in the, I hate to call it the out of service section, but I guess you'd call it the temporary out of service section. I got, long story short, picked up a trailer down in Rancho Bernardo, and trailer was fine, you know, everything lit up all right, but did the safety inspection on it, but the trailer lights, the brake lights stay on all the time. Now, went in there, started digging through my fuses. Basically, I'm not out of service. I have to fix the situation, and then once it's fixed, they pretty much let me go. They're holding my driver's license inside as kind of like a hostage to be sure I don't run out of here, which I wouldn't. But anyway, I checked all the fuses, checked the connections, be sure there was no corrosion. Everything looks good. From what I keep digging through on the internet, it sounds like my stop light switch might be faulty. But anyway, just gave Amazon a call, said, you know, at first I thought the problem was with the trailer. It may turn out to be a problem with the tractor. I don't know, but either way, I'm going to get it resolved and follow up with you and let you know how this turns out. So let's start with this. Everybody always asks me, hey, how much time do you have to do these Amazon loads? You got enough time to be put out of service for a couple hours, fix the problem, and still make it to the spot on time. I'm just down the street from where I just dropped off up here in Riverside. Made it here almost like 50 minutes before I was supposed to, so still had time to get here, but here's the rundown. You know, when I made that last video, I was sitting there at the scales, put out of service. And at first I was like seething inside. It was like, I can't believe Amazon gave me this trailer that the lights don't work and all this stuff. And I was so convinced that it was the trailer. Then I started looking at the paperwork the officer gave me, and it kept talking about a stop lamp switch. So I go on and I Google that and I start looking for it. And the first thing that I find on my results is one of my favorite YouTubers out there, DIY Semi. He does a video on the stop lamp switch, and so I watch it. And while I'm watching this thing, I can feel my pride inside dying, because I know that this is the first time where I start to realize where it may not be the trailer, it may be the truck. And so I watch the video, I start kind of digging through. I go in here, I check all of my fuses. I mean, you can see I haven't even put my glove box back in. I go through here and check all my fuses, get everything that I know how to fix, I try to fix, just to no avail. And so, you know, I called up Amazon. They're like, we'll dispatch a mechanic out to you, all this kind of stuff like this. And I'm still kind of 50-50. I'm hoping it's the trailer, because then Amazon pays, but if it's the truck, obviously I pay. And guy shows up, Josh from Amtech. I got to give you a shout out, man. I needed a teacher tonight, and you were the one that showed up, and you were the right one. Appreciate your help and everything like that. You got me rolling again, you saved my butt. But here's what I found out, and you know, I have no problem admitting my shortcomings when it comes to trucking knowledge. A year and a half ago, I didn't even know how to drive one of these trucks. I wasn't licensed to drive one of these trucks. But yeah, I will tell you this, you know, if you're going into trucking, you feel that pride start raising up, you might want to, you know, have an extra dose of humility with you, because here's the thing. I did not even know that there were fuses located here. These are the trailer fuses right there. So when I'm inside checking all of my inside fuses, that's for the stuff inside the truck. These fuses right here, and it was this little guy right here, F9. This is the bad one. It was burnt out, and that's what was causing the trailer. The trailer lights were lit. So when I did the safety inspection on the trailer, I could see that the trailer had lights. From sitting inside on my mirrors, I could see that the left turn signal worked. I could see the right turn signal worked. But there's no way for me to check that the brake lights were coming on. And when I went back to look, they were lit, but they weren't lighting up when I applied the brake, and that was the problem, that fuse right there. So anyway, I mean, long story short, got put out of service tonight. You know, there may be more to this lesson to come. I don't know how that's going to affect my score, and with the DOT. I mean, I don't know how that's going to affect my score. I'm sure it'll be going down, but you know, this trucking thing is a learning process. You know, if you came to me and said, we have a patient needing IV vancomycin with renal impairment, That's in my skill set. I know how to do that. Talking about stop lamp switches, not in my skill set. So, you know, with each bit of this trucking thing, I kind of learn as I go, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I didn't know this prior to tonight. But anyway, hope this video serves you well. Appreciate you for watching. Take care.